Welcome back. It's Barbie Dolls of the Week time. So today I'm going to be doing a video that was suggested by one of my viewers, and actually, let me see who that was. Just a minute. Rhonda Brooks. So Rhonda, thank you for the suggestion. Um, this is for two more Superstar Barbies, or sets, and then I also want to do a quick comparison of Ken dolls from, the older ones to now. So let's start with that. So here, by the way, is Dream Date Ken, and boy is he dreamy in that suit. We were talking, and some people commented in the comments last week about, these great suits they used to do. And this is an example of one of them. Very well done. It's a little bunched up right now, but I'm trying to fix this part. So, he's wearing a bow tie, and he's got the little flower-like thing on the side. In this case, he has a dark, let me open this up here so I can really fix this. Okay, that's better. Oh, that was bothering me. It was bunched up where the buttons are supposed to be. Okay, so here he is in his black top jacket, or black jacket I mean, and gray pants, black shoes. Now I will say this is one of those few, like Western Ken, this one, and maybe one or two others, where they've got the wobbly waists, so that's why I'm holding him here in the middle, because otherwise, he wobbles around. Kind of like the old Weebles, except right at the mid. So I don't exactly know why that was, but obviously some kind of defect over the years that happened. But it didn't happen with other Kens, so I'm not sure. Now, as far as looking at the face, so this is kind of a typical Ken face. You would have either this very dark hair, the brown hair, the blonde hair, and of course there are a couple shades of blonde at least. And this was a very typical style for the 80s for his hair, and of course it is painted, not it's molded, not anything else. Here's one of the blonde ones, by the way. I just wanted to show you this. This one's a little bit different, and he's got kind of a shiny face, by the way, but it's got kind of a little different hairstyle. I mean, if you compare these two Ken's hairstyle, there is a similarity in that they're parted on the side and brushed over, but for one, they're parted on the opposite side, but also his is flat. The dark-haired one, it's flatter, and this one is more wavy. So anyway, that's just one of those to show you. Now let's look at one other Ken from back then, and I need to button his pants because his pants are hanging open, and that's not good for videos. And anyway, here he is. Let's bring his shirt down. So this is one that's, similar to this one. Again, parts on the other side. But he has no wobbly waist, and that's how most of them are. So I don't know what the difference was, but obviously something they did in the early 80s was a problem later. I'm sure somebody out there knows what exactly the problem was. Now let's use this one that isn't wobbly to compare to a modern Ken. Now this is a fashionista Ken, and we'll look at two different ones. But one thing I noticed right off the bat is the face shape is a lot different. They have different. This head is rounder. This is more oblong, more oval. Of course, he has a spiky kind of hairdo, so that emphasizes that. Also, this is an average size Ken, and so was this back then. So you see the difference in the shoulders. This one, it's more out flat on the shoulders, where his slopes more, and I feel like his are a little wider. I know I tried putting clothes on the vintage Kens from modern Kens, and they didn't fit. The shirts. The pants, I think they probably would have fit. I don't think I was trying the pants. I'm not sure though. The legs, probably about the same. I don't know, the butt looks a little bigger on this one. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's just the way the pants fit. So, yeah, and one more Ken I want to show you for comparison. This is a broad Ken from today compared to the other older Ken. And you see the Broadkin does look like he has broader shoulders. He's certainly built more in the abdomen area, which is kind of the idea. And I don't know if, let's see if he's about, I think they're still the same height. There might be a slight difference. This Ken is handsy. Okay, so, yeah, he looks a little bit taller. I don't know. See, oops, he fell off the side there. I mean, it's real close, but okay. Now let's move on to the main event. So again, thank you, Rhonda, for suggesting 2 different superstars. And by the way, if any of you have suggestions for videos, especially from the superstar era, please let me know. I'll be glad to consider those because, of course, first of all, it depends if I have the dolls. So in this case, I have some of the dolls involved. And so we're going to start with Perfume, or no, sorry, it's the one, Dreamtime Barbie, sorry. Dreamtime Barbie. So here's Dreamtime Barbie in the box. Now, it took me a long time to actually get this one. I guess for a while I wasn't trying, and then I eventually found it for a good price. So, of course, she has that pink teddy bear in there with her, and her hair is kind of brushed over, which I like. I like the way her hair looks. It kind of reminds me of Day to Night Barbie when she's new. And here it is. I mean, I assume that bed was available for purchase. Let me turn the volume down on this computer because it's starting to ping. Well, there it goes. Okay. So here's this picture on the side. And the box is pretty typical. She's in this, it says, with her cuddly bear, BB. She's in this nice, oh yeah, it does say, Barbie Dream Bed sold separately, with the bears she loves to hug. And, you know, what I like about this picture is it really shows the colors on this, I don't know what that's considered, a peignoir, or negligee with a peignoir, or something like that. But all the different colors are very accentuated here. I guess it's the lighting, but it doesn't look anything like that in the box. I don't know why there's such a difference, but she's got a superstar face, of course. Makes sense. By the way, this is box date 84, so it was like the height of the superstar era, if you ask me. You know, that was early 80s up to about 87, I think, would have been part of that. In my mind. I mean, of course, some of the late 70s, too. Now, I have one of these out of the box that I want to show you. Let me take her off the stand. And I don't remember if... I think I got her in this outfit, but I'm not positive. But I believe this is the same outfit. There's only one reason I question that, and that is this white ruffle thing. Now, in the box, that's not there. There's no white ruffle thing. So, does anybody know, were there 2 versions of this? And if so, were they made in different countries? Just so we know, let's see, this one was made in Hong Kong, the one in the box. This one, I don't know. It's covered up so I can't see it. Let me see if I can lift her skirt, so to speak. See if I can see it, but my eyes are not usually going to be able to see that in this lighting and without my readers. No, I can't. I mean, I can see the imprint, but I can't see what it says. So I'm not sure, unfortunately. But I just know that part is different. Other than that, it looks the same, so I don't know why that would be on there. Honestly, I like it better without the ruffly thing, the lace ruffle. Now, here's a closer picture of her face. And, you know, her face looks good. There's no scratches or, like, marks. Her hair's in pretty good condition. I think I had worked on this and cleaned it up as part of a batch of dolls that I had, but let me see if she didn't have earrings, but she did have a ring. This one's ring is missing. Boy, I wish I could get about 10 rings to replace all the rings that are missing on some of these dolls. I got to see if my friend Martin from Switzerland is still selling those. He made replacement superstar jewelry for these dolls, and I had talked about that on a previous video. Boy, that was a while back though, so I don't know if he's still doing that. And he had them in several colors, by the way. The clear, like the red, and maybe the amber or something. Okay, here's her hair again. Very full hair. Just a really pretty doll, cute. I thought it was really unusual to have a Barbie that was ready for bed. You know, because you think more Barbies for going out and doing things, modeling, being dream dates, etc. So I just thought that was pretty rare, but I liked it, especially when you got a bed to sell with it. You know, and everybody has to sleep, so I did not have the pink bear, of course, with this one. I assume also she has some kind of shoes, but no shoes with this one. But, you know, she's like a lot of dolls from the 80s where I just wish there was always 3 versions or 3 ethnicities, and then, of course, some Kens to go with them. That would be great. But at least we got this one. So, that's that doll. And then I want to show you the next one, which is Perfume Pretty. Now, I am not sure that I have the Caucasian Perfume Pretty, but I do have this one, the African American Barbie version. So if you look at the back of the box, you've got the perfume giving Ken African American. Of course, there's the Caucasian version of these two, and you've got their friend Whitney Perfume Pretty. So let's look at this one first. This is one of those dolls that came with several things, including real fragrance just for you, right here. And let me see if I can get the glare off that. There. Okay. And then her comb. And there's a brush and shoes that you can't really see, but I see them. Here's a picture of her on the side, or actually 2, showing that you could do a long version of the dress or you can do a short version. I'm not a big fan of the short version of the dress, but I think it just, let's see, ruffled dress becomes a long gown. I think it just pulls down. I'm not positive. Does anyone know for sure? Like I said, I don't have this one out of the box, or I don't know if I have it in the box without looking, but that's what it looks like. It just pulls down. So, you know, here's the long and short versions of it. Which one do you guys like better? Okay, and then here's a little girl with the fragrance. By the way, I really liked, speaking of Ken suits, I always liked this suit. Perfume Giving Ken, is that what he's called? Yeah, Perfume Giving Ken. Of course, I had to change it from Perfume Pretty. They didn't want to call him Perfume Pretty. But Perfume Giving Ken is still easy to find and usually for a reasonable price. I think these are getting a little more expensive, though. I haven't looked in a while. Okay, now I want to show you one that I have out of the box, but this is Whitney. So this is the Perfume Pretty Whitney, which is just one of my favorite Whitneys of all, and in my top 10 of superstar dolls. And I worked with her hair and got it styled nicely over the years, or whenever I got her. Let me take her off this stand. And here's the back, so it looks great. This is the dress that you saw on the back of the box. However, oh, this bow came undone in the back. This one, to my knowledge, it doesn't come down. I wish it did, because, you know, being up like this all the time is a bit of an issue when she's standing next to other dolls sometimes. But that's okay, we forgive her. She's so beautiful. Here's a good picture of her face. So this was a great set. My review of these dolls would be that they're excellent, especially Whitney and the Kens. I'm not as big into the 2 Barbies, especially with this outfit, but it's okay. I mean, they're okay. I just like Whitney and the Ken so much better in this set, you know. So that's just the truth. Okay, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video comparing Ken's old and new, and with Dreamtime Barbie and the Perfume Pretty dolls that I showed you today. So you guys have a great week ahead, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.